Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Yeah, welcome back guys, welcome back to The Witcher. We are still in Vizima. We're about to find out some stuff here. Read some books, and now we are about to ask this ambassador here what's going on in the world and what happened during the war so far. Get a copy of Sword of Witches and the Pearl of the North, Novigrad. We do not have that the inventory screen at the moment, so we're not able to read, but let's talk to this guy and maybe we get our stuff back after that.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
That's what a map looks like now. Yeah, how's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Yeah, what about Kovir? As far as I know, it's a big economic power, but they're far north, so they are neutral, as far as I know.
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality.
Yep.
Enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Yeah, what's with Velen? Since we're going there, I'd like to know how the situation is.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Yeah, his name doesn't sound too inviting, so I don't think I'll have a problem avoiding him. What's with Novigrad?
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
As always.
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Tells a lot if some guy who saw so much is concerned about something. Especially racism and that stuff. It's big in this world, and if it's even more severe than it was before, wow. And we're going to go there soon, so good luck, Geralt. Good luck. So what's with Skellige? I guess not a lot happening on an island, right?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Yeah, thanks for your help. Think I'm going now. Nothing more to ask.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
He treats me as one of the Nilfgaardians, though I'm not. Did we move to his chambers? Certainly don't see anything lying around here, except a letter to Yennefer. Yeah, we can't read that, obviously.
Scars healed nicely.
Yeah, it's did according to this drawing. Got a locked door here. Ah, this is where we're going.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
A deserter from the Skoye tent.
Let's see what we can do in the temple in Vizima, in the royal palace, sorry. Wasn't that the temple back in The Witcher 1? I'm not sure.
One false move.
Oh, we can play him. Great. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's place a bet.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
You can build one deck for each of the four factions: Nilfgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and Scoia'tael. Use 1 and 3 to switch between factions. Each faction features a number of unique cards that encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction perk. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Okay, that's powerful. Northern Realms grants an extra card after every victorious round. Decides who takes Scoia'tael decides who takes the first turn of a battle. Monsters keep a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. Each deck has one leader. Press X to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Pick an impregnable fort card from your deck and play it instantly. Foltest King of Temeria. Or Foltest Lord Commander of the North, which we also have. Deck composition rules. A deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It can also contain up to 10 special cards. You can include more than 22 unit cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chances of drawing your most powerful cards. Your deck is currently 2 unit cards short, as indicated by the red number. You must move 2 unit cards from your collection's left side to the faction's current deck right side. Okay. I think the Sinfried Reavers are not a bad idea. Let's add this card. Then we have Blue Stripes Commando. A Catapult, which is also very effective. And Sultan Chive. We do not need the impregnable, or yeah, we do need the impregnable for card actually. It's also very good to have all those cards available to you here. Just looking those things up, seeing if we can eliminate any. Yeah, Redanian Foot Soldier. We don't need this one. Looks fine. We're going to start the game. Cards to redraw. We got a Kidveni Siege Expert. Do we have other Siege? Yeah, we got a lot of Siege. But we're going to redraw this one. Yeah, that's better. And well, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with an easy one. Just this one. The opponent has the Nilfgaardian Empire and has a spy. What does this mean? I heard about those cards, but I don't know what they mean exactly. Place on your opponent's battlefield counts towards opponent's total and draw 2 cards from your deck, so he has 2 more cards than I have. It's not very nice if you ask me, but okay. We're gonna play Sultan Chive for this one. My opponent has passed, and well, I can pass as well. Means I won the round and he has more cards than I have, but I can draw an additional card due to my special ability, which is pretty nice. What I'm going to do is enable this one here. Yeah, I want to play this card. Thank you. The music, you gotta say, it's really nice. Yeah. Now this one. He can't afford to lose because he would lose completely then. Okay, he has a Blade card. Let's play this one. And we can choose a card to play instantly, it seems. Well, this one. heavy Sericanian. Wow. Okay, that is a lot. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait. Can one of those siege combat? Yeah. Let's play Rain. Helps me more than it helps him. Yeah, he's playing one card here, which obviously increases his strength. What we're going to do is playing this card. And now we're going to play this card. Which reduces us all to similar strength. Okay, he's increasing morale, which is not bad for him. But I'm going all in now. He's got one of those, but it's reduced as well. Looks like he has still 3 cards to play. And he's going to win. Wow. Okay. What are you going to do now? We can't do this, obviously, and we can't do that. He would win anyway. Wow, he has a lot of good cards. Well, gotta pass and he wins. And a round start, and the opponent has still 2. Which means he wins. Ah, damn it. Or not. Yeah, he can get 3 additional cards, which means, yeah. Lefo! Seriously? Okay. He won the round. I give him that. He's a very good player. Not bad, dude. Not bad. I'll be back. And then I'm going to beat you. Let's see if we can go in here. Yeah, we can. Can't go in anywhere else though, can we? Nope. Let's see what's up there.
Yes, hen as Gwyn.
Gods preserve ye.
Thank you. Might be able to sell this stuff or at least turn it into something valuable. That wasn't the most clever thing to do, but nope. No and no. Okay, that's about it. I think we can't go any further in the castle, which is a shame, but let's see if we can talk to some of those guys here. Maybe we know one, or one of those guys wants something from us.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
Here's Shrek.
None here.
Here.
Oh.
Yeah, get out of my way. Nothing, nothing. Gonna explore a little bit here. There's locked, of course. Gone down here, which is also locked, probably. Yep. Sorry guys, I just wanna see if anything interesting is going on here, but it seems that there's nothing that we can do. Means we... Oh! This is the first room we were in. But! Oh yes! We just got our stuff back, which means... we will be able to... see, cavalry boots. No, that's without the igni damage, which I do not want to have at the moment. We got our bombs back, of which we take this one and this one and this one to equip. And we have the books. Sword for Witches we already read, but Pearls of the North Novigrad still is out here. No one can claim to have traveled the Northern Realms who has not been to Novigrad. If I were forced to list what during my many meanderings has made the greatest impression on me, it would be precisely this great and yet at the same time free city. A metropolis worthy of the Empire, its only flaw is that the civilization Nilfgaard carries within her has not yet enlightened it. That is why hordes of reactionary cultists of the Eternal Fire dwell in the midst of its excellent buildings and superb commercial infrastructure. One feels as though superstition is how the local hierarch and his temple guard cement their power over the city dwellers, and many they are in control, for the city counts no less than 30,000 of inhabitants. While strolling through its fabulous port surrounded by marvels of architecture, it is hard to imagine that centuries ago Novigrad was a mere minor elven townstead. When the city fell into the hands of the Nordling, its problems grew exponentially, for as it's well known, the people of the North can do a great many things, but peaceful and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. And so Novigrad first belonged to Redania and then fell under Temerian rule, until finally, after endless compromises and bargains, it at last became a free city. But is the city truly free? I dare to doubt it. Redanian influence makes itself felt too strongly on every street corner, and the fact that the city is located within red of its territory speaks for itself. While wandering the city streets, I came across 4 watermills, 8 banks and nearly 19 pawn shops. There are also a great many houses of simple pleasures, such as taverns and brothels, and Novigrad's commitment to matters of faith is bore witness to by the fact that the city contains no less than, I kid you not, 19 temples of the Eternal Fire. What more can be said? I think Novigrad has all the makings of the capital of the world, and perhaps that is why it will one day become. First, however, someone needs to bring order within her walls. Meaning basically conquer it, right? We did have some other things, like, I don't think, yeah, I do think that might be the case. Royal lineages of the North. Yeah, Cyrilia Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, born in 1251. Somehow I know this name. But where did I hear it the first time? I'm not sure. Heiress to the throne of Sintra, Princess of Brigga and Duchess of Sutton, heiress to Innis Ard Skellig and Innis N Skellig, and suzerain of Atre and Abyara, daughter of Pavetta, see Pavetta Fiona Ellen, and Urkion of Erewald, see Emir Far Emrys, granddaughter of the famous Lioness of Sintra, Queen Kathleen, see Kathleen Fiona Rhiannon. A shipwreck occurred during a journey from Sintra to Skellige, which took the lives of the Urkion and Pavetta. Cyrilia's further upbringing was then entrusted to her grandmother. In 1960, afraid of the looming Nilfgaardian threat, Queen Kathleen sent Cyrilia to the court of King Erwil, see Erwil of Verden, where the heiress of Sintra was to marry the heir to the throne of Verden, Prince Kistrin, see Kistrin of Verden. Though allying with Verden and gaining the aid of that realm's army was at the time Kathleen's top priority, no marriage ever occurred, and Cyrilia returned to her grandmother's court. In 1962, during the so-called Sintra massacre, Cyrelia went missing.